Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Devour here. Today we are going over the top 5 best class setups to be using in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. These class setups are absolutely cracked, and I'll have everything time coded down below. So if there's just a certain class setup that you want to see, please make sure you guys skip ahead to that. Get in, get out, get what you need, and then, you know, go on with your day. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, by the way. Up first, as you guys can see, we do have the Lachmann sub. I love this gun. I built it for the best movement possible and 0 recoil as well. As you guys are about to see in this clip, I'm just knocking these kids off these headies with absolutely 0 problem. The movement on this gun feels like the best in the game as far as submachine guns go that don't get like a million hit markers. So I'd say it's probably the best running gun in the game. I don't know if that makes sense. Best running gun in the game. Without any further ado, we'll go right into the class setup. We're just going to start with the rear grip, which is the Lachmann TCG10. It's essentially like stippled grip tape, but it does recoil control. But how we're going to tune this bad boy, because there's no stippled grip tape on the MP5, we're going to tune it for sprint to fire speed, and we're going to tune it for recoil steadiness. And the reason why we're going with recoil steadiness on that is because we're using the stockless mod. This is like no stock. It gives you aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, movement speed, hip control, recoil control as well. But it adds a lot of recoil to your gun. But like you saw in the clips, this gun is going to have 0 recoil by the time we're done with it. And then Cronin Mini Red Dot, really important to tune it all the way to far on the bottom. What it's going to do is it's going to give you 0 recoil. I like 0 visual recoil, sorry. And I do this on a lot of my guns, especially if your gun only needs like 4 attachments. Add on that optic and put it to far. It really helps out a lot. We got the X10 Razor compensator, horizontal recoil control, vertical recoil control. We're going to tune that all the way over for gun kick control and all the way up for recoil stabilization as well. And we got the Lockwood precision grip for hip fire accuracy, recoil steadiness, and aim walking steadiness as well. It just takes away a little bit of aim down sight speed. We're going to tune that all the way up for more aim down sight speed, and we're going to tune that all the way up for hip recoil control as well. All right, moving right into our next gun, we do have another run and gun submachine gun, because I just love running around and gunning in this game. This is the Vaznev-9K. I think the easiest way to say it is like just call it the 9K submachine gun. I'm gonna try and make that a thing, so we're just gonna call this the 9K. It's absolutely insane. I saw a lot of people early days saying the AK-74U is insane, but I think this Vaznev has way better damage range and way better movement than the AK-74 you can ever have. And we also just wallbanged that guy in like 3 bullets. That's incredible. Here's the class setup, guys. Again, we're just going to start at the rear grip. So we got the true tack grip on there. It's going to be like stippled grip tape. It's going to give you sprint to fire and aim down sight speed. And we're going to tune that to maximize the aim down sight speed and the sprint to fire speed. Hopping into the stock, we got the Marquise R7 stock, sprint speed, aim down sight speed, crouch movement speed. We're going to tune that to maximize the aim down sight speed as well. Again, this gun is like literally for running all over the place like a crackhead. So we got the laser on there as well, the FSS Olay V laser for aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and even better sprint to fire speed as well. Your laser will be visible when you ADS, but you're going to be running and gunning, so it doesn't matter too much. We got the XFS Huntress 90 suppressor. It's going to give you bullet velocity, recoil control, recoil smoothness, and sound suppression. It takes away a little bit of damage range. We're honestly not even worried about that. We're gonna tune it for bullet velocity and recoil smoothness. And then we got the 45 round mag on there. That way we never have to stop shooting. We can kill like 5-6 people at one time, no problem. Moving right along into our next gun, we have the trusted, the sturdy, the old reliable, the amazing M4, guys. This class setup is insane. Most of my clips that I get in this video, I need quick fix and I need fast hands for it. But as you can see, I don't even have like my last 2 perks. Well, I just earned fast hands right there. But you know, most times I always need quick fix in order to get like nice clips that are like aggressive and killing a lot of people. But I don't even have quick fix yet. That just tells you how good this gun is. 0 recoil, really good damage range, very good ADS speed, and the iron sights on it, in my opinion, are just perfect. Look at how clean that is. 43-meter long shot, no problem. Guy gets absolutely melted. We got another one, basically a long shot right there as well, and he's mounted. He just gets completely melted. The YYs on this gun are extremely satisfying as well. Now the M4, I'm sure most of you guys probably leveled this gun up first. It was like the very first gun we got, but the movement on it, the mobility, everything about this gun is insane. I think it's the easiest gun for anyone to be able to use right off the bat, in my opinion. And then we got this little G13 kill right here. All right, now we'll go ahead and hop right into the gun class setup. Here's our M4. We'll start with the rear grip. I feel like that's what we're doing right now. We got the X10 grip on there for sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. And in our tuning, we're going to go ahead and max it out for sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. And then we got the Tempest P80 strike stock. It's going to give you sprint speed and aim down sight speed. Those are the two main things that we want. It only takes away a little bit of recoil control, and it also gives us some other cool stuff as well. I don't know why my tuning on this gun fell off, but I do maximize it for aim down sight speed. I think when you change the attachment, I think I accidentally changed the attachment, and then it takes the tuning off the gun. You got to retune it again. And then we got the high tower 20-inch barrel. We're gonna click on that bad boy. It gives you bullet velocity, damage range, hip fire accuracy, and recoil control. Very important. It's going to give you the best overall damage range, and we're going to tune it for even better damage range and even better recoil steadiness as well. Then we got the F-Tac Ripper 5.6. This is my favorite underbarrel attachment so far. Gives you aiming, idle stability, hip fire accuracy, and recoil stabilization. I feel like it gives the best recoil stabilization, and it doesn't take away too much aim down sight speed. That's why I enjoy this underbarrel attachment the most, and we're going to tune that for aim idle stability and recoil stabilization as well. And then the laser is just the FSS Olay V laser. Gives you sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. That's probably the most popular laser. Like, if you guys are ever going to use a laser, I think it's definitely the best one. Gives you sprint to fire, and it gives you aim down sight speed as well. Up next, we have, I think this is probably one of the best Sentinel type weapons. You're not gonna be able to be super aggressive with it. If you put the no stock on it, you're gonna have some crazy recoil. But if you wanna use an actual AR and you wanna be killing people from like 30-40 meters away consistently and kill them very fast, kind of like the AMAX, this gun is that. This is the Kastov 7.62. I absolutely love this bad boy, especially in search and destroy on like Tarkov or like a big map. I just absolutely melt people from super far away. They don't even know where they're getting shot from. Hit this little jump real quick. Bing bong. Love it. And then hopping right into the gun class setup, we got the True Tac grip on there. It's going to be sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed that it's helping. We're going to maximize it for sprint to fire and aim down sight speed. You guys know the deal by now. The Pro Light TL3 stock, sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, and aim down sight speed. It only takes away a little bit of recoil control, so we're not too worried about that. We're going to maximize it for aim down sight speed. The Cronin Mini Red Dot, again, what I said I like to do on a lot of classes is if I don't need all 5 attachments, then I'll go ahead and put the Cronin Mini Red Dot on there. But if you want this to be an extremely fast class setup and you want to run up in people's faces, you could put the laser on instead of the red dot, because the iron sights on the AK is really good. And then what I like to do on all my Cronin Mini Red Dots is tune it all the way to far on the bottom. It gives you really low visual recoil. It makes it very easy to destroy people from anywhere over 20 meters, which is important in this game because the visuals in this game can block your sight a lot. And then we're going to tune this barrel, the CAS 7406, for damage range and recoil steadiness all the way up. And then we got the F-Tac Ripper on the underbarrel again. I think this is the best underbarrel attachment so far. We tuned that for aiming, idle stability, and recoil stabilization. Moving right into our next class setup, guys. We have what I like to call the best gun in the game. It was the very first gun that I made a video on in Modern Warfare 2. I was determined to find, yo, what is the meta? What is the greatest gun in the game? Like, hands down, this gun is that. This is called the STB. It has like a submachine gun variant, an LMG variant, all that good stuff. But the AR variant is just so clearly superior. It is insane. It is a submachine gun up close, and it absolutely beams people from 30-40 meters away with insane time to kill and damage range. This is a do-it-all weapon. Definitely my favorite gun in the game so far. Looks very sexy with the polyatomic as well, if I do say so myself. So we got the Bruin Q900 grip on there for sprint to fire and aim down sight speed. We maximize those out for sprint to fire and aim down sight speed. The F-Tac C11 Riser, I think it's called like a comb or whatever. We max that out for aim down sight speed and recoil stabilization. But it does give sprint to fire speed as well. Then we got the Cronin Mini Red Dot on there. The sights on this gun is actually pretty good, but I just really love the Cronin Mini Red Dot. It adds like another 10-15 meters to my personal shot. It makes it really easy for me to control the recoil and the very low visual recoil as well. The 18-inch Bruin Gorilla barrel, we're gonna maximize that for damage range and recoil steadiness. And then we got the F-Tac Ripper 56. Like I said, I think this is the best underbarrel attachment. Aiming, idle stability, hip fire accuracy, recoil smoothness or stabilization. And we're going to tune that to max out for the recoil stabilization. Now, we have a god tier class, guys. I'm sure you guys have already been killed by this class multiple times. This is the SPR, guys. It is literally insane. Compared to the sniper rifles, this gun has 0 flinch. You put the FSS bolt on there for rechambering speed. It's gonna allow your gun to just shoot faster follow-up shots. This attachment is literally called the Aim Assist 406, and yeah, you want to tune that for aim down sight speed. We got the pad on there as well. That's going to give us some more aim down sight speed and sprint speed as well. We're just making this thing as run and gun as possible. Aim idle stability is important because we're going to be using the iron sights, or you can use a sniper scope if you want as well, but I think it's most efficiently used on the iron sights. That's what kills me all the time anyways. The FSS Olay V laser, again, probably the best laser in the game right there. And then we got the 12.5 carbon barrel, gonna give you aim down sight speed and movement speed. Now, normally when you put these type of barrels on a sniper rifle, it causes them to hit marker a ton, but if you tune it all the way for damage range, this sniper rifle rarely ever gets hit markers. And I think this gun for sure is gonna get balanced in season 1. So if you have not yet used the SPR or gotten them all gold, the marksman rifles, I highly recommend getting that done now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you ever do want to throw on a sniper scope, my favorite sniper scope so far is the 7 times, the FTAC Charlie 7, sorry. And then I would just take off the barrel, and again I would set it to far as well. It helps out when you're getting shot and like less visual recoil. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out, fam.
I think I changed brown, cause when the bitches hear this, they're gonna be like, wow. Smoking gas, living fast, wearing velvet. Looks like a 4-5 to the pelvis. Plenty money going around, I'm not selfish. And the ladies love me, Elvis.